Hey there, everybody. Welcome to another Sunday night movie club showing. This time we'll be watching Predator 2, staying on brand from last week where we watched the first Predator. And Dude will be joining us shortly. And then John, Super Awesome Geek Show, is getting ready to go to Disney World over the next couple of days. So that's why there are fewer people on the screen this time. But I wanted to say thank you for GeForce. I know you have to get up early in the morning, so thanks for stopping by. Heard Rum was going to stay up late to crash this little movie club. I bet he's already sleeping.
Poor Rum. Poor Rum.
Hey, Autobot Trash Talker, how's it going? And then, as you'll see here, we have it paused at like the 2 or 3 second mark in the movie if you're on Hulu, but the 20th Century Fox logo after the first couple beats, because Hulu likes to show ads, and for some reason it's like we keep traveling in time when we watch these movies. So
I just got a 55-second ad for Burger King that's unskippable.
Yep. Yeah.
Well, you're watching ads. I can make a general announcement.
Ooh.
Go for it.
I bought a hot toy.
What?
I can make another announcement. I sold my hot toy.
What?
So I was at that little convention Saturday and Sunday, and this guy had the Stan Lee Ragnarok black hot toy.
Is it the one? Wow. Is that the one that's in like the card on the card?
Yeah, it's on a weird card stock.
Wow.
And I was like, well, that's $75. So I texted Brandon. I was like, I think I might buy this. And he's like, go ahead, do it. So I did. And then I took it back over to my table and sat it on the table. And somebody's like, oh, wow, that's pretty cool. I ain't seen that one. How much is it? And I was like, $150. He was like, sweet, I'll buy it.
Chris.
So I owned a hot toy for like 20, 25 minutes.
I think Chris was a scalper for like 5 moments in time.
A flipper. We'll
yeah. So,
wow.
Yeah.
Well done.
So
that's awesome.
I joined the cult momentarily.
How did it feel? Did you feel any different?
It was nice, and I did look at it and be like, man, that is pretty cool. I might have to open this when I get home. And then, the Lord reached in. He reached in and he saved me.
Hey, Dylan.
Pulled me back from the edge.
Wait a second. Hold on. Brandon, I don't think we can do this stream. I don't think that's the real 1000th ghost. I think he's been kidnapped by the body snatchers, because he just said he'd open a hot toy. He'd open. I don't believe him.
You can't see it. The plastic's horrible on it.
You can't see the lightsaber that's on your shelf either, and it's still in a box.
Yeah, but there's a nice picture of that. And it randomly
you should have scraped the picture off Sleeping. Jesus.
Wow. Guys are wild.
Awesome. But yeah, I was figuring we'd wait a couple minutes just to make sure people got in here for your, got the instructions. But I'm excited. And Chris, do you want to tell everybody what you told me? How long it's been since you've seen this?
Oh, at least 20, 25 years.
Oh my gosh. Before Brandon was born?
Yeah. Because I do like it, but I like Predator 1 better. And so when I watch Predator, I usually watch Predator 1, and I don't really care for the other sequels.
Listen, I know this is going to come as a surprise to you guys because I'm so up to date with my movies, but I've never seen this one either.
You'll be pleasantly surprised. Stan Winston and his stuff, they did some really cool weaponry for the Predator.
All right, I'm on board.
Oddly enough, Danny Glover and Gary Busey are back together again. Being just finished Lethal Weapon 1 filming, which was written by Shane Black, who was one of the guys at the beginning of the movie in Predator who got killed.
Helicopter pilot, right?
Yeah.
Also directed Iron Man, I think. We talked about that too.
Iron Man 3. And Kiss Kiss Bang Bang. And The Nice Guys.
Wow, we have so many good people in the chat. Hey, guys. Welcome.
Kat hasn't seen Predator 2. G4 says Chris was one of us. Autobot is saying it's been about 15 years. Nate says first one is better. I agree, but this is definitely better than the rest that come after.
So, real quick, a little small baby announcement for you guys. I made a giant mistake earlier on Twitter. I said, I'm free next Sunday if anybody's looking for a guest for a stream. Uh-oh. Next Sunday, I am now on 5 streams.
Nice.
My entire day is just on stream. It's going to be wild.
That's older than me.
Wowzers. That's almost older than me.
5 streams.
Predator 2 is just so violent. When you cut it up, it doesn't work for TV. So it's really wasn't on cable a lot.
Yeah. So there's 2 streams that are confirmed, and I'm talking to the other 3 now, trying to plan around the other 2. But for sure, John, Super Awesome Geek Show, and I are going to do something in the morning, and then I'm going to be on Any World a little bit later after that, and then some other things in the works too, some fun stuff.
Nice.
Yeah.
All right. So if everybody is ready, we have our screens on the 20th Century Fox on Hulu for Predator 2. We are doing a watch party of Predator 2, just so everybody's clear, because sometimes people come in and they're like, what are we doing? But we will all start it at the same time. If I think I did a better job of getting it to the 15 seconds of the delay.
Mm-hmm.
So we will say ready, set, go. Not yet, but we'll say ready, set, go. And that's when the people viewing are going to click play, and then we will click play 15 seconds later.
I like it.
Yeah. All right. And it sounds like Dude was just going to pop in when he was done doing whatever he was doing. So,
playing the good husband.
Yeah. No, we are not going to play the movie. Well, yes, we're going to play the movie. We can't show the movie. So we will all be watching it separately, but talking together. Yep. Watch party. All right. So
now that Disney owns 20th Century Fox, does that make Danny Glover a Disney prince?
Could be.
I like that.
I mean, Gary Busey's the princess, though.
I don't think he would argue that. I think he'd be okay.
I was gonna say it makes the queen and a Disney, queen and all the aliens Disney princesses, but yeah. All right. So if we're ready here, let's do 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Everybody start the movie except us, and then not you.
I heard a movie.
I hit the wrong button. I went to press mute and hit start. So I'm now at 5 seconds. So I'll be a couple seconds ahead.
15. Okay, now we can go.
Autobot says you stole his joke, Chris. Are you watching with mute on again?
Yes.
You were a wild child. Closed captions, at least?
No, I guess I could turn those on. Just because I haven't seen the movie in 30-some years doesn't mean I don't remember it. This is the city, Los Angeles, California.
Now, I've never been to Los Angeles, but I'm pretty sure there's no jungle in Los Angeles.
Just outside.
Some of those trees are pretty darn huge, too.
Really?
Yeah. And there's, along the freeway, there's vines and stuff growing, and some of the trees popping up over, it's really beautiful.
That is wild. I need to go to Los Angeles.
No, not really.
No. Everything just explodes in these movies.
We're all watching our own versions of the movie.
Yep.
So,
Oh. Yeah, we're all in the comment thing together.
Yeah, we can all see the chat that's going on the screen.
StreamYard.
let's calmly get an interview during this machine gun battle.
It seems like the worst time for an interview.
We're going to need some more FBI guys. So this movie came out in 1990. So this is a 1997. So this was the future.
Wowzers. So this is their interpretation.
Yeah. And there he is. Oh my God. Thankfully, you two have no idea who that is.
Not a clue.
Yeah. Where's Riggs? Damn it,
Yeah, I was gonna
forgot Riggs.
I agree, Nate.
Meat Shields.
Tell you, my favorite Danny Glover movie is that fishing movie he did with Walter Matthau.
Oh yeah,
it's such a good, wholesome comedy.
I don't know if I've seen that.
It's called Gone Fishing. They just hate their lives and want to be on a boat fishing the entire movie. It's like Dennis the Menace with boats and Danny Glover.
Well then.
We might have to put that in the rotation at some point.
I don't think anybody's seen that movie but you and I, Ghost.
And they did want Schwarzenegger back for this, but he had to dispute with the studio, and they wouldn't pay him the extra $250,000 to be in the movie.
Wow,
that's like absolutely negligible now.
Yeah, yeah. Think of how much it costs to shoot on location here.
Mm-hmm.
They found a dead body while doing this.
What?
Yeah, in one of the alleys.
Oh,
what? It does, Autobot Trash Talker. It does.
that's right. I forgot how early we get.
Autobot has me doubting now. Is it Walter Matthau not in that movie? Is it Joe Pesci?
Oh, I thought it was Matthau.
I thought it was Matthau too, but now that he says Joe Pesci, my brain's thinking it is Joe Pesci and Danny Glover. I'll have to look it up. I don't remember. But I know it was funny. It made me laugh.
Yeah. It is. It's Joe Pesci and Danny Glover.
It's such an odd pair to hear in your head.
1997. So when right now he's shooting in the street and fishing with Joe Pesci.
He needs to release all that stress, so he's on a boat. Getting rid of those predator dreams.
I love that guy just.
And for you children watching, that was powdered sugar.
But don't go sniffing that.
Get a coughing fit.
Hey, KBG.
Hey, Aaron.
Danny Glover doesn't play around.
We're at about 6:55. If you are, if anybody wants to jump to where exactly we are.
I like how the bodies that were just shot are instantly cold. There's no heat signatures immediately. He blew the heat right out of them.
Hey there, William.
What? I want that to be my new catchphrase. I just want to walk into Target and be like, El Scorpio is ready. Nate's right. He makes a good point in the chat.
Yeah.
It just means that the Scorpion is more warm-blooded than the average Los Angeles gang member.
That's because they're so cold-blooded, Chris.
Every time I see this, I think Danny Glover is going to hit his head on that sprinkler thing when he turned that corner. It is right at head level. That is, what production designer allowed that to happen? Shh.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah, see how hard this is to edit for television? This is the first 10 minutes of the movie.
Wow.
Don't you love his gun?
It's very reminiscent of Han Solo's blaster.
Yeah.
Or the revolver that comes with Major Blood. It's huge.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, true. And as always, Danny Glover with the excellent dad pants.
Wasn't that the captain from?
I missed it.
Yeah, actually, I think it is. This is a weird movie. Oh, splat.
Spoiler.
I love how all cops run to the edge to make sure that they died. You never know.
They could have gotten up and walked away. Happened to John Wick.
Right on the taco stand. That's just wrong.
That's
And racist against
just
tacos.
a smidgen. Also, what are the odds that he lands flush with that one table? Mathematically, not very high.
Yeah, but it's not like he just got up and walked away. That must have been a long haul back to Maul's ship, just by hand. I guess he could have used the Force, but
wow, how do you edit that, afraid in BC?
yeah, there's just no editing this movie for television.
It's only been 15 minutes, and you can already tell he's getting too old for this. He'd make a good carny at the fair. There it was. That's the I'm too old for this moment.
Wait a second.
FBI guy from
Yeah.
What's he from?
Very interesting time. Well, he's from the Goonies to start with.
Yeah.
And from Die Hard. And The Living Daylights, I think. He's the Bond villain. Richard Davi, I believe is his name. Great singer, too. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
Get back to your cage, avocado.
Hey, Tina. The Jamaican Voodoo Posse.
Yeah, the JVP.
I want to see an origin show.
They were based on a real kind of cult-like gang members that were set up in Kansas City and in Miami and in Los Angeles at the time.
When I think Kansas City, I don't think Jamaican gang members.
And they had a little bit of everything. Oh, there he is, Mr. Bill Paxton.
Yeah, there he is.
The only man to be killed by a predator, an alien, and a Terminator. Spoiler alert for this movie.
I love that he calls him kid. Jigger.
Oh.
I'm waiting for Coulson to come out.
He's like, I know that guy. I know him. Where do I know him from?
Gary Busey.
And look at the printer in the background. It's an awesome printer.
Massive printer. Was Gary Busey crazy in the 80s as well, or was that a more recent development?
That happened mid-90s.
Okay.
He was known to be volatile.
Volatile?
Yeah, thank you. In the 80s and stuff. But yeah, something happened to him in the mid-90s. Where he went cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs.
Where he remains to this day.
Yeah. And then kind of like Shatner, he decided, I'm going to be the most Gary Busey I can ever be.
Whew. I'm just waiting for the Gary Busey rap album.
That'd be awesome.
It's coming. I promise. It'll be here. Craziness.
Yeah, Cave, yeah, that didn't help at all.
I didn't know he had a motorcycle accident.
Hey, Josh.
Yeah, I don't think he was wearing a helmet, and he hit something.
Dane Bramage.
If they could get Busey and Hasselhoff and Shatner together to do an album, that would be awesome.
I think the world would implode.
Germany might.
They love the Hoff over there.
Yeah. Of all the horrible things in world history, we have David Hasselhoff standing on the Berlin Wall as it falls, singing, stuck forever.
I thought you were going to say David Hasselhoff in the SpongeBob SquarePants movie.
That was a good cameo, by the way.
Somebody's going to have to go to HR because that was an inappropriate touching. I never got to see the movie. Did Hasselhoff at least make a cameo in Baywatch?
I didn't see it.
I don't know, and I did. There were other things that I was paying attention to in that movie.
The Rock is very pretty, and Zach's is second, close second. This is where Batman comes in. Well,
oh my,
oh my.
Somebody's coming in.
Ha!
Cold Bang Games, the flotation devices Ewok. Terrible. There is no editing this movie for any cable channel at all.
This had some hardcore stuff for Skinemax. Like I said, they had time to work, so the kills are actually a lot bloodier too, because Winston and them had a lot more time to work with the bodies. Yeah, it looks like Papa Shango. I met him today.
Did you?
Yeah, nice guy.
Charles Wright is really. He's a nice guy. He's a funny guy.
Yeah. Yeah, him and Coco Beware were at the show.
Oh, did Coco have his bird?
I know. Frankie's been dead a long time. Although he could just get another one. And
no one would know. Oh, gosh. Whoa.
This scene remind you of anything from Predator?
The jungle scene where they're just blindly firing?
Yes. Just blindly take that sofa.
Also, the Predator couldn't have showed up 2 minutes earlier to save that guy from getting stabbed in the chest. Whoa.
Yep.
Chink.
That was cool.
Well, if that guy wasn't dead before, he is now.
He's definitely dead now. I don't understand, though. Why is the Predator being a social justice warrior right now? He's just taking out the bad, cleaning up the crime.
I wish they would have gotten David Attenton from Die Hard to be in this scene as the reporter. Just made this all one universe.
God, that would have been cool.
Also, see how many television stations they apparently have in Los Angeles in 1997?
Seems a bit excessive.
So to give you some idea of who that dude was, that guy right there, who's harassing Murtaugh, that's Morton Downey Jr., who was a scumbag reporter type person. had his own cable show. He smoked incessantly while doing it. He insulted the audience.
Wait, like in real life or in Predator?
Real life. He's actually, this character is being very nice compared to what he was on his own television show.
That's wild.
He'd yell at people and call them scumbags. Think Jerry Springer dialed to 11.
Oof. Wow.
Yeah.
Oh. He did have Guar on his show, and he yelled at them. The best Guar story I have is they came to our comic book store. It was in a mall at the time that I worked at with KB. To watch Guar walk down the middle of a mall in Aurora, Colorado, in full makeup was weird.
I bet that's culture shock for everyone around.
There were a lot of older people because he had to walk past the Woolworths, and they had the restaurant there. So it was full of old people. And just, they weren't sure if they were Kiss or what they were. And it was great.
Jim Henson presents Kiss.
I'm one with the Force, and the Force is with me. I'm one with the Force, and the Force is with me. Yeah, Morton Downey Jr. turned his pathetic career into pretty decent television and guest starring roles in movies. It was very weird. When you have time, watch a minute or two of him on YouTube.
I might. I want to see what this is about.
Actually, and like Andrew, if you gave Andrew Dice Clay a talk show.
Did he pass, or is he still around?
No, he's long dead. He, unsurprisingly, got lung cancer.
Wow. That happens when you smoke a bunch.
Yeah. What this place needs is some X-Files type lights. And can you see who that is? Mr. Adam Baldwin.
Mm-hmm. That one I recognize.
Super duper young dude. Long before Firefly. You are true, dude. Very true.
Nice.
Oh my gosh.
That guy, that's Ruben Blades. He was in a ton of stuff in the 80s. Really great actor. I think he's passed too.
Yeah.
A Riggs side quest.
Oh, Oh yeah, Stan outdid himself with this Predator. They got the same guy to come back and play Predator, and he said the costume was so much easier to move in and stuff this time. That was pretty much every Bill Paxton character in every movie in the 80s. Just a douchebag. Wanders around and then gets killed.
Wow.
Yeah, Maria Cachito. She was great.
What was she in?
She's in a ton of stuff.
I feel like I've seen her in something.
Let's see. You would have seen her in The Running Man. She played The Running Man. Probably where you saw her.
Yep. Walking alone in a dark parking garage.
I couldn't live in LA. Just seeing everybody be perpetually sweaty. It's like
not all of it's sweat. A lot of it's blood.
great. When I went last March, it was 72 and sunny, and I somehow didn't get sunburned, but it was like the perfect 2 days out there.
I guess that's how San Diego is most of the time. It's supposed to be really nice there.
I love San Diego.
Los Angeles is and always has been a desert. We really shouldn't have built something there.
Instead, we built everything there.
Yeah, instead the Catholics were like, this is a great place to convert everybody. Right, because it's like hell. Exactly.
Hey there.
Yeah, Glover really is great in this.
I wish he'd do more. I know he's getting up in age, but I just love seeing him, even if it's just a little cameo.
Hey, KNL. Yeah, no problem.
He's just one of those guys that just I enjoy seeing in movies.
I think he's went cuckoo recently.
He has. He's gone off the deep end a little bit. There were rumors of a new Lethal Weapon with him and Mel, but it's just such a PR nightmare. I don't think it'll ever get made.
No.
Although that Santa Claus movie with Mel Gibson was great. I really enjoyed it.
I heard it was really good.
Yeah.
Wait a second. A Santa Claus movie with Mel Gibson?
Yes, he plays Santa, and there's some super spies sent to kill Mrs. Claus, and he has to defend the North Pole. It's very bloody, and it's very ridiculous.
Brandon, have you ever seen the beginning of Scrooged?
Yeah.
It's a lot like that.
Huh.
But with Mel Gibson, with a beard.
Yeah.
It's actually really, really... I think it was on Netflix for a little while. I don't know if it still is. It just came out last year.
Yeah, no Lee Majors, just,
What the heck, dude?
Is he further than us?
I'm just hit 36 minutes.
Dude says he's at the Rastafarian Cadillac scene.
Yeah, shit.
Whoa.
Aw.
I feel like he just wants to be friendly.
It's hard to give hugs when you look like that.
Aw.
That corn syrup looks awfully thick.
Do you want to play a game?
It's that Max Headroom sequel we've all been waiting for.
Oh, dear God, I would love a new Max Headroom series.
Me too. Me too.
Considering I live in the world of blip ads, as it is.
KNL is saying hey.
Hey, KNL.
What's up?
Dude's living in the future. So dude's got a couple minute lead on us.
That guy's playing Scrabble behind him. So, did you notice a glaring error in that? That when they stand up behind the captain, there is no longer a giant video screen showing everything that's going on.
I didn't even notice.
It's a completely different room that they just walked out of than that what they were sitting in. One of my favorite bloopers in this film. All right, Aaron. Talk to you later.
Thanks for stopping by,
Hey,
Aaron.
One-liners. See you, Aaron.
Why exactly did Gary Busey need shoulder pads in his jacket?
Does have some awfully big shoulder pads.
Deliver, would you please straighten your tie?
Dude, I'm at 40 minutes and 15 seconds.
I'm literally 3 seconds ahead of you.
18, 19, 20.
Yeah, so we're all in the same spot.
Yeah.
Why does everybody have a red car in Los Angeles?
It's easier to find in the smog. It may not be your red car, but as long as you're in a red car, it's fine. You don't see. Jeez.
Well, now I feel old. Gary Busey was my age when he filmed this movie. Gary Busey Danny Glover was almost 50 when this movie was made.
Wow.
He's 46 right now. Gary Busey's 33.
And he looks 46.
Yeah.
Bill Paxton is 12.
I gotta know. That's gonna bother me. Oh God, Bill Paxton's so old.
Why do I get the feeling I'm about to be insulted?
Well, I'm not what I meant, Ghost. Bill Paxton was 45 when this movie, or 35 when this movie came out.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow. That is a lot older than I thought he was.
As did I. 35 in this movie. Does not look it. He was born in 55.
Huh.
Wow. Oh.
There's the Cadillac scene.
Oh, here. We've caught up to dude. Could do a Snoop Dogg cameo here.
How does he mess up the license plate from 10 feet away? I don't understand.
There's Batman.
Is this that new McFarlane gray variant?
Yeah, it's a Target exclusive though. So this is the alley they found the body in.
Oh,
it looks like you would find a body in this alley.
They didn't clean this up. This is how the alley was. They didn't Hollywood it up. People got tired of them shooting late at night and stuff and started throwing bottles and things at them. You know, I'm all for medicinal use or whatever you want to use it for, but man, that was a lot of pot in that car.
That was a whole lot.
I bet that's where the body was. That
Beside
little
the dumpster.
Yep.
They quickly moved the camera away from. Yeah, who knows? Apparently, it was a homeless guy who had passed away in the alley.
I would believe that Keanu Reeves is a vampire. That guy hasn't aged a day. Him and LeVar Burton. I feel like they've been the same age forever. Paul Rudd.
They're like some sort of cult. And that's why Wesley Snipes will always be the best Blade.
Because he'll live forever.
Yep. I can't remember his name, but that guy is a great character actor. Was in a ton of stuff in the 70s and 80s. So you'll just be here in the alley? Yeah, right here.
His dreads look too clean. They look like a wig.
Ruh-roh, Raggy.
Ruh-roh raggy indeed.
Yeah.
Now, don't you feel silly? Because if that was a wig, could he carry that?
See you, Kate, and all.
Save that for some soup later. Don't worry, we get a much better look at that wall later.
So, if this whole killing drug dealers thing doesn't work out, he has a career as a taxidermist.
Oh, yeah. Cleans up bones good. He could definitely be a paleontologist of some standing.
The crossover we didn't know that we needed: Jurassic Park and Predator.
I'd watch that.
My money's on Blue. You're my boy, Blue.
You see Ian Malcolm laying shirtless as the Predator's running around.
I think that's the same outfit Bill Paxton wears in Always.
I don't think I've ever seen it.
Don't watch that. That's a sad movie. Richard Dreyfuss is great in it. Bill Paxton's great in it. Everybody's great. John Goodman's wonderful.
I'm sold on John Goodman.
Yeah, sad movie. Blue can hold a flare. Oh, and Brandon, that's a telephone booth. We used to have these things all over the city. All other people on them. If I didn't want you to lose a plot point here or anything.
Wow.
Dang.
See, there's a place he could work at right there. I think really somebody should tailor his jackets. His jackets are horrible.
Thought it was a Superman changing station. Oh my gosh.
Want a Rolo, mister?
Not that young. Come on.
Sadly, I still use one of those every day.
For your international super spy job?
Yeah, because I can't take phones in places where I work.
I'm convinced the Ghost is a spy.
International super spy.
We got to get you off TikTok.
I'm telling you, that Canadian kid's pissing me off. He's infested all my feeds. I thought it was
everywhere.
He's everywhere. 80s music and stuff like that. And sure enough, there he is. Damn kid. I figured out who he reminds me of, though. Tom Willing from Smallville.
Yep. That's actually a really good comparison.
And an 80s Rob Lowe.
Whatever happened to Tom Welling?
He was just in a couple episodes when they did the crossover on Arrow and Edge of Tomorrow and all that. He came back and played Clark Kent.
That's cool.
He gave up his powers, married Lois, and still lives on the farm, has a kid. In real life, he just kind of retired.
I love how they kind of wrap that up to give some closure there.
Yeah. I like it when he saw what's his name from 2.5 Men, and he said, "I'm Lex Luthor," and he said, "You're not Lex." I didn't even know the president was in town. Oh yeah, I forgot he was in Lucifer. That's right.
I've been meaning to watch that. It's on my Netflix queue.
I've heard lots of really good things.
Yeah, I heard that the first couple seasons are really, really good. Then it kind of fell apart for a season. Now it seems to be back again.
I
Must have lost writers or something.
I need to watch it. It's on the list.
Now this is a real event. This is Bernie Getz, I believe was his name, in New York, that pulled a gun on. Of course, this is LA, so everybody has a gun. Pulled a gun on some people. That's like in the Joker.
Yeah.
They were doing that same event, except from the Joker's point of view. But that was a real thing that happened in New York in the 80s.
Wow. Predator sure does know how to make an entrance.
Shink. And what they really establish in this film is the Predator only kills people who are a threat to him. If you are absolutely no threat to him, he doesn't kill you, which is why he let the girl go in part 1, why he didn't kill that woman here in part 2. But if you were a threat to him, like he saw that kid was no threat, so he didn't kill him. This is where more and more of the mythos of taking trophies and all that stuff and started. Hey, Smirking, what's up?
Hey, Smirk.
Hey, Smirking Bear.
Yeah. The Dark Horse comics really got into that a lot more and built the real culture of the Predators.
I had a couple of the mini comics, like the small ones, of the Predator versus Alien stuff, and those were gruesome. Oh my god!
Hey, Smirking Bear. Yep.
We spun a wheel, and somehow Predator 2 got the spot.
feel like Bill shouldn't have started shooting.
Yeah. But to his credit, he does get a couple full clips into him before, you know. And this was all shot on location in Universal Studios, California, at what was called the Earthquake Ride at that point.
Why did he throw a golf ball? What are you doing, Bill?
Why do people throw guns at Superman when they're out of ammo? I don't know.
Fair enough. He deserved to die, though. He threw a golf ball. That was dumb.
Hey, Dave.
Dave, welcome. Great stream earlier, by the way, Dave. You did a great job.
Want some candy?
Maybe he has a really bad handicap and the golf ball somehow is one weakness.
Hey, Toy Slammer, welcome.
Hey. Yep.
The light, the light.
Please exit to your right. Yes, we are live.
Yep.
Except for possibly John. So just
3 dot. I have never seen that before.
Me neither. I wonder if I'm getting a phone call. When I use my phone, if I get a phone call, sometimes it like pulls me off the screen, but keeps my voice. Someone might be calling my phone. Yes, and we are exactly 1 hour in Toy Slammer. If you want to join us.
Wait a second. You're exactly an hour in?
Yes.
I'm at an hour.
Well, like an
This
hour
is so
and
weird.
some seconds. I mean, it's been a few.
Oh, okay. Okay. Because I'm at an hour and 18, 19, 20.
That's exactly where I am. So
Okay.
hour 19.
Okay. All right. Just making sure. Because when you said we're an hour in, I was like, I'm not quite there yet.
No.
why do they keep giving Danny Glover new cars? He just crashes them.
Hey, dude's only like 20 seconds ahead of us.
Well, he took that knee break, so that should help.
Yum.
Well, that's better than the half a chocolate cake you had last week.
I think better is subjective.
Better for you, I'm going to say.
Smirking says, "That's who's missing, the dude."
I like how he's always got the same sweat stain too, right down the chest.
I'm sure it could not have been easy filming underneath in here. Because although it's inside a ride at Universal, or was, still. Search that third rail.
Do it, you won't.
Hey.
Danny Glover always points his gun in the same weird way, just very quick motions.
This is a very different movie than Predator 1.
Mm-hmm.
Very different.
All of America wanted to do that to that man. And then run over him, but he didn't. Missed opportunities. Oh, the invisible guy.
No.
Whoa.
Give Danny a car.
They're
Awesome jackets.
Yeah, it's on Hulu Toy Slammer.
Yes. And if you want to watch it with us, we are at 105.12 right now.
Wow, that is exactly what I'm on.
It's pretty good. For some reason, none of us have lost or gained time. Iconic picture.
Yep.
Love that poster. I am the Knight. I am Batman. Love the animated series.
That was a pretty good Kevin Conroy.
Oh, fuck it. You're here now. Come on over.
Might as well show you. Hey, Bluckers.
Hey. Thanks for swinging by. How's it going?
Luggage, I'm sure you can turn around on your wall now and envision your Predator figures right behind you while you watch Predator 2. It's such an incredible Kenner collection.
Never seen it.
Oh, Jesus.
It's a little before my time, sadly. I do have my Diamond Select Predator 2 statue beside me, though.
That is beautiful.
Also very cool. Sleeping, I haven't caught up with your your video today. Did you run into the boys, NECAs, and the new Frankenstein?
Yep.
I saw the Frankenstein Saturday, but
The Frank looks really good, but I can't get into another line. Like, I'm only picking up things I like at this point.
you need to wait and buy the Jetta ones.
Yes.
They look just as pretty, half the price. That's
Yep.
what I'm. If I pick up anything new, I'm gonna get. That's what I'm gonna get instead.
Do you know if they're doing the Creature from the Black Lagoon? That's a personal favorite of mine.
Yeah, he's in the first wave.
I'm gonna have to look into it. But yeah, I did pick up the boys ones, and I got a couple Marvel Legends, and I got some Star Wars art.
Wow, cool.
I got a Princess Leia Resistance poster for $10, like framed.
Sweet.
Yeah, that video's doing bananas too. It's got 1,200 views in 8 hours right now.
Wow.
Yeah, blows me away. I wouldn't watch it. I don't know why these guys do, but I'm glad they do.
The code word in there somewhere.
I guess it's ranking #1 right now for Marvel Legends on all of YouTube.
Wow.
Somebody's sending me the Predator NECA figure from this movie, so I'm excited because then I'll have the Alien and the Predator for my
That's awesome.
collection. Yeah,
Cool.
NECA does such a killer job with those Predators. I just wish they weren't $30 to $40 each.
Yep.
And now there are 100 of them.
And they're very, very fragile. I've seen Darth Blaze break at least 3 of them in his reviews.
Jeez.
Mm-hmm. Arms and legs just snap off like candy.
Well, I love that book style. I'm glad they're taking the cover off of some so that I never have to open them. They can just sit on the thing and look nice, and I can see the figures.
Oh, cool! I didn't know they did a Dutch NECA.
He's right. They need to do a lot more
Either.
filming out of the Predator line.
I would love a Danny Glover figure.
Yeah. That was rumored to have come out, was supposed to have come out this year, and then with that which must not be named, a whole bunch of figures got canceled.
Voldemort's always ruining my toy collecting.
I know.
I don't like it. NECA is really missing a chance to do some Die Hard figures and some Lethal Weapon stuff.
Yeah. And a Rambo. I mean, and like Chuck Norris from,
I think they did one Rambo, but it's not a good one. I don't think many people talk about it because the sculpt isn't good. But I think there is one. I think. Yeah, there's one. It's a 7-inch figure. It's $150 online right now.
Oh,
Yeah. It's from the series 1 of the very, like when NECA first started doing movie figures. It's not even in a box. It's in like a card with a shell.
Yeah.
It looks terrible.
Yeah, they wouldn't even have to make it its own line. Like when McFarlane did his movie Maniacs, they could just do a whole line of different action movies.
Yep. That would be cool.
Now, does everybody remember this scene from Aliens? Those of us who've watched Aliens.
I've seen Aliens.
I've seen Aliens, and I don't know what you're talking about, actually.
You will in a minute. You don't recognize people wandering around
In spacesuits?
area in spacesuits being
Well, yeah.
by something while other people watch them on a computer monitor with their little bips disappearing.
Is this where the face huggers come?
I hope not.
This is very naive of them to think that the Predator can't see these giant lights everywhere.
Also, why is the Predator not using active camo right now? He's just hanging out.
There's the stuff in the air. It's like a snow thing that stops it from working properly. If I wasn't babbling on, then Gary Busey told you that. It was in the data spill he did a little earlier. Whoa, what the hell are those things? Yeah, see, he didn't even know he was visible.
Okay. He's shocked.
Get him out of there. Get him out of there.
Oh, no. Cold vein, that's awful. That's why I don't go to the beach.
Ouch.
I'm very anti-beach for that reason.
Damn,
Kratos.
So what I thought was on my arms as sunburn ended up being a blistering rash from a type of plant while I was cutting grass at my grandparents' property.
Oh, no.
So it's like right at the bend of my elbow, just blistering.
That sounds uncomfortable and itchy.
Sounds like something you could just stick your whole arm into Olivero and be fine with. Yep, there you go.
That's stuff.
Use the whole tube.
Yeah, pretty much.
Now do you see what I mean by the aliens?
Yeah.
He might as well just be Paul Reiser.
Ooh, a Predalien.
Ooh, that would be very cool. Stick around. Oh, that sounds cool, Toy Slimer.
That does not sound cool, Cold Vein Games.
Oh. Ow.
Oh.
Just trying to remember the Mr. Freeze line that Schwarzenegger says in Batman.
Doesn't he say chill?
I can't remember, but it's very appropriate for this scene. Now I can't remember what it was.
He freezes, I forget who he freezes, but he looks at them and he's like, chill.
Chill out.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Get to the freezers.
One of those shoulder-mounted guns for airsoft.
Everybody chill. That's right. That's exactly what he says.
Nice job, Nate.
Toy Slammer, that's a pretty good price. Check Mercari, though, before you buy that, just in case. You might be able to get a better deal on Mercari.
Oh, you and your mystical Macari. Every time I look on there, there's nothing good.
I love it. I love it so much. It's because I buy all the good stuff. But that Predator, the Punisher motorcycle is really hard to find. It's about a $40 figure.
I love that killing Gary Busey's an afterthought. He's just like, kill this guy.
He's introduced as a main character too, and then he's just tossed aside.
Yep. Dude, you have space travel. Figure it out. Your suit doesn't work. me playing Battlefront 2, hitting almost absolutely nothing. Except a level 500 guy in front of me that just brushes off my shots.
Oh. Hey, Paul.
Hey, Paul.
Well, depends on your point of view. From the Predator's point of view, yeah, it's going pretty well. And from Danny Glover and his dad pants, not so hot.
Why does everyone hate Canada?
Well, you know what you did.
It's a good thing those boxes were there.
Cardboard boxes stopped all that. Looking, we were only about 2 hours away from owning all of you, too. Except Benedict Arnold decided he did not want to take the cannons up the hill to attack Fort Quebec. If he would have, we would have easily taken it and taken most of Canada during the American Revolution.
Oh.
Wow. So plot hole. When Bill Paxton was emptying 2 clips into him, nothing happened.
He didn't have a shotgun. He had a golf clubs, remember?
The shotgun makes all the difference?
It does.
Chris knows so much.
Well, I've been alive a long time.
Pepperidge Farm, remember?
I remember. Remember when we almost took Canada to save them from servitude to the Queen? I remember.
I just want the Predator to turn to goo like Alex Mack and then reform.
I have something completely inappropriate to say right now, smirking, and I won't. I'm so close to that level right now, Paul.
Oh, I love it, Bleckers. You have to check it out. It's one of my favorite things in the world. Slightly above chocolate cake.
Surprise.
All right, that was cool. Cheesy, but cool. That's terrifying. I'm out.
Surprise, motherfucker. I'm here, you bitch. You can't kill me off screen.
I like how they give Gary Busey the worst one-liners in horror movie history. Guess who's back?
Backstreet?
Not too shabby. The Punisher figure is the main attraction there. You might be better off pulling the price on in-box then, if you can't find anything close.
Yeah.
Also, don't be afraid to offer. If you see someone selling it for $50, offer them $40. And you never know. Maybe they're desperate to get rid of it. You can get a good deal.
Hey, I got a hot toy like that this weekend. Have I ever told you about my hot toy story?
It's the best. I really like the card that Stan Lee's on. I don't like that it's not in a box. I think the box is part of the appeal, but it's cool that it's on a big card.
It is, but I wish I could see him better through it. They've got all the covering to protect the face and stuff, which I do like, but it's really hard to see him in that packaging. And it's huge. I was instantly trying to figure out where I was going to put it.
I see smoke, Brandon.
Yeah.
There's been little chewing, Sleeping. How are your fries and food going? You forget you had food? Wow.
All gone.
I don't think I ever saw you eat any of that.
Yeah. Was that the mysterious downtime?
No. I wish I have a ton of sauce left, but no nuggets. I'm sad.
Wow. Now I'm gonna have to rewatch this just to watch you eat.
I'm just like pecking like a bird the whole time.
That's disgusting considering what you were eating.
Oh, terrible. I do need more nuggets, Smirking Bear. I agree. Cold Bane. It's actually this wonderful white barbecue sauce made by Duke's. I believe it's called Alabama barbecue. It's horseradish, barbecue, and like honey mustard together. It's fabulous.
Lost me at horseradish.
So I'm not a big horseradish guy, but this is like the perfect combination. It's almost like a spicy Chick-fil-A sauce.
Okay.
I'm okay with it.
My roommates are super happy that Chick-fil-A is now selling their sauce at Walmart and King Soopers.
I have a bottle of it in my fridge right now. Love it.
I don't think I've ever used sauce on anything at Chick-fil-A. It's just delicious.
I only use sauce. I don't like their chicken. Their chicken's too greasy for me, but I love their fries. I'll eat their fries with Chick-fil-A sauce all day. I need one of those Predator gauntlets. That's really cool.
You can have the Predator gauntlet on one arm and the Yu-Gi-Oh thing on the other.
Shadow Realm. It's going to be the most gentle landing ever. Oh, I take that back.
Pot of greed. So wait a minute. Why did that thing just not blow up?
Because he cut it off. So it killed the timer.
What is he doing, though? Is he raiding their cabinet for pills? Is the Predator a drug addict?
Yes. From a certain point of view. That's exactly what he's doing. He tore apart the medicine cabinet.
To get to the sweet, sweet Tylenol underneath.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I like how he's fighting a predator and he's terrified of birds.
So he's afraid of heights.
Ah.
Same.
Definitely, Toy Slammer. Good luck. I hope you find it.
And now I lost his pretty gun.
Oh, that sounds cool.
Has he got the sewing kit? Is he going to sew his arm together?
No, he's gonna make it. He's gonna put together a Gundam, obviously. You saw that kit. Look at
His
that.
toolkit's nicer than mine.
Yeah, there's the clippers.
Make a Luke Skywalker hand.
What? He's got a Bunsen burner in there.
Because that's what woke them up. Not breaking through a wall, smashing everything in the bathroom.
Also,
you know what that?
Also, Jeopardy's on at 7 p.m. and it's clearly at least midnight outside. I'm just saying. Continuity.
Do you know what the theme? What this song is called?
No, it has a name?
It has a name.
I did not know that.
Chris, do you know?
I do not.
It's Think. The name of the song is Think.
No, that's an Aretha Franklin song. Well, think about what I'm gonna do to me. Yeah, think.
Nice.
Nice.
Have a good one, Smirk.
See you smirking.
See ya.
This lady clearly doesn't believe in bathroom privacy.
Crazy Canadians can't have been dinner now. It's 10 o'clock.
Nice.
Jeez.
It's probably been about 7 or 8 years since I've seen this one.
Excuse me, ma'am. Did you see two men in a black coat, black shoes, hat, sunglasses? Yeah, they went that way. Thank you.
That's a movie I haven't seen in a long time.
I would suggest rewatch it, but there's that 20 minutes at the end that just drag. That car chase is far too long.
It's a fun one, though.
It is a great movie. Because mostly you get Carrie Fisher with a flamethrower and a rocket launcher. I mean, come on.
Dreams do come true.
I know. Those were the strong women characters I grew up with. If you fuck them over, they came at you with a flamethrower.
Danny Glover, the last action hero.
Well, you know, when this was made, it was actually a pretty big deal because there weren't a lot of starring roles for black action heroes like this.
You're right.
You know, Denzel was a big draw and stuff now, but
Other than that,
and you know what? We didn't care because it was a great movie with a great character, and we loved him from Lethal Weapon anyway. So,
oh, there's the ship.
Mm-hmm.
I love how he's walking around with that thing like he knows how to use that weapon. It's not a frisbee. or a Tron disc.
Mm-hmm.
Huh, it's bigger on the inside. Oh, you should see it, Julianne Fries. There you go.
Look at that.
Wow. The thing is beastly.
I want to know what that is.
It's in one of the Dark Horse comics.
But there's the xenomorph skull.
Yep. Makes it canon right there.
Oh, yeah.
Makes great coleslaw.
I love how in these fighting scenes, the Predator forgets he doesn't have another hand, and he actually does swing at him as if he was going to make a move with it. See? He does it several times. I think it's a very, very cool thing that he's forgotten that he's got an arm cut off.
It's kind of a fun nod.
Yeah. Because he would still be feeling the ghost image of his hand.
Yeah.
Phantom limb syndrome.
Phantom limb is crazy.
Real.
It slices, it dices.
But let's see it cut a wafer thin slices out of a tomato after this.
Well, he's just dulling the blade at this point.
Yeah. Like every good horror movie, make sure you go up and poke at it to make sure it's dead.
Gotta get him the double tap.
Yep. Nice.
Cool.
Hello.
Oh god, that's terrifying.
And this is how NECA made like 80 figures for this movie.
At that point, you just sit down and let it happen.
Yeah. That's the 100th one. But that one just came out. Well, fuck.
Why are they leaving him? Is it a sport issue? Like he bested them, so
Yep. He defeated him, so he's allowed to leave.
it's probably worth some coin.
We should probably go now.
Time to run.
This is where Rum would get lost in the ship and get mad at the game.
Oh, poor Rum.
Yeah. Kobe, Aaron's right. He beat up a teenager, so they're like, damn, son, you're ruthless.
It is my first time seeing Predator 2.
I'm going to take the weekend off. Okay. Fine. Okay, Powder, let's go.
Oh, that movie. Wow. Yeah, I've got some good dudes helping me catch up. I need to check that out, Cobain.
Yeah, that was his first kill back in 17. They're a very long-lived species, apparently.
Just don't.
Just get back on the helicopter, Jane. Fly away, Jane.
Now, is Danny Glover in the sequel to this?
There is no sequel to this.
Oh. I know there's Predators, right?
Yeah, there's the Predator, there's Predators, AVP1 and AVP2, and they're all connected in the same universe, but not
really.
Yeah, there's technically no Predator 3.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Because like Predator, Aliens versus Predator 2 is a prequel to everything.
Yeah.
And then there's other bits and pieces. But yeah, there is actually no Predator 3.
I did not know that. They missed an opportunity for a little bit more. They could squeeze a few more dollars out, I think.
Yeah. Well, they for some reason they wanted to try and get Schwarzenegger back because not too long after this is when Schwarzenegger's still doing Terminators and everything else, and he's governor, and they decided not to do it.
His stock went through the roof.
Yeah.
Yeah, and in the first Alien versus Predator, they're with the, the old guy who has cancer, that Whalen.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep, and there's the Whalen Yutani, and in the second one they talk about Yutani, so that's
Yutani Corp.
Yep.
Yeah. It is creepy that they based the bishop off his face.
They did. Look at this, guys. Look at this beautiful poster.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
I'm so in love with it right now. It was
awesome.
$10 at the consignment store I went to. I had to get it for my toy room downstairs. Love me a good Carrie.
Now I want one of those with her flamethrower.
Yes. You need one. I'm gonna find one.
Yeah, Aaron's right. Yeah, the Dark Horse comics really added a lot to the universe, and then the AVP movies, as bad as they are, did add some things to it, and then of course the Prometheus movies added some backstory to other things.
I struggle with Prometheus. I really tried to get into it, and I like the universe, but Prometheus is tough.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I love Prometheus.
Do you? I need to revisit it. I watched it
really
once, and it felt like a slog. Like you were just pushing to get through the movie at some parts.
Yeah.
I need to rewatch.
And then Alien. What is it? What is it called?
Covenant.
Yes. Yeah. I thought that was okay. I liked the Michael Fassbender character as David.
Me too.
And that's completely what made the Prometheus and God, I keep forgetting the name of it, but yeah.
And if you haven't
enjoy
read it, Brandon, and I don't know if you have Sleeping, the original Aliens versus Predator Dark Horse Comics series is fabulous.
I might download it and read it.
It's basically aliens versus predators with some space marines thrown in. It's pretty much what you'd want in the film, and that should have been shot instead of other things.
Sounds good enough to me. Also, Autobot Trash Talker commented that Arnie and Danny team up in the next movie. LOL. I would love to see twins too. Arnold Schwarzenegger and Danny DeVito taking out Predator.
I don't know what happened to that. There was a second Twins movie being
really
in pre-production, and but I don't know what happened to it.
I don't know that Twins was so fun. They were highly underrated team.
Yeah,
I share a birthday with Danny DeVito.
Do you?
Yeah.
Jealous. I share a birthday with Matt Stone, Trey Parker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're fun guys.
Called Triplets with Eddie Murphy.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is.
Really?
Yeah.
Why did that movie not get made?
I don't know. Eddie Murphy's their long lost brother. They didn't know they had. It was it had a spec script, but I don't know if it ever went any further than that.
That sounds insane. I bet that would have been just a money machine.
Yeah, so I think it might have gotten caught up with Beverly Hills Cop 4.
Which shouldn't have been made anyway.
Well, they never got around to it. They were going to do the television series instead. Then that fell apart. What shouldn't have been made was the Lethal Weapon television one.
That didn't last long.
There's 3 kindergarten cops.
God, that's so crazy to me. The first Kindergarten Cop was fabulous. I haven't seen any of the other ones.
The other one has Dolph Lundgren in it.
Pass already.
Yeah. Dr. Lundgren. Sorry.
Oh. Pinky's up.
He is a doctor of chemical engineering.
Yeah.
I did not know that.
Yeah.
And Peter Weller, who plays RoboCop, he has his doctorate in ancient cultures, particularly the Romans and the Greeks.
Wow.
Yeah. He has a great series that used to be on the History Channel called Engineering and Empire.
That's kind of
Great
cool.
series.
Well, I'll have you know that Stephanie McMahon has her honorary doctorate in hospitality, I think. So take that.
I bet she does.
I didn't know that, Peter Wellers. That's really cool.
All right. Well, thank you guys for joining us, and dude, thanks for watching and chatting, even though you were watching with Mrs. Dude.
With your
And
girl.
yeah, and thanks everybody who stopped by in the chat. I know these are, it's late for some people, but
I was wrong.
Tomorrow on my stream, I'll get with you guys too. We'll throw together another wheel to figure out what next Sunday's movie is going to be.
That would be fun. Yeah.
So,
also, I was wrong. It's not hospitality. She has her degree in business administration.
Oh, so she's a doctor of secretaries?
Yes, she is. I had to look it up to be sure. I knew she got a doctorate in something.
Yes, and Autobot is absolutely right. Dolph has a 4th degree black belt. So he actually is a badass who could kill you and then hide your body using the chemicals in his lab.
That is terrifying.
It's kind of like watching Keanu Reeves get ready for John Wick movies. I was never afraid of him until I watched him do that speed run with the guns and stuff. Like
the one that was like viral on the internet?
Yeah. Like, nope, now I'm afraid of Keanu Reeves.
Yep.
Oh, that'd be a good movie for the wheel, John Wick.
I love that movie.
It's a good movie.
Except for the puppy bit. And they get what they deserve anyway.
It's a little tough.
Damn dogs.
And puppies. So, all right, cool.
Yep.
Yeah, I better get to bed. I got to be up for work in 8 hours.
Yeah, a little less than that.
Get some rest, kids. This was fun.
All right. Talk to you guys later. See ya.
Thanks,
See you around,
everyone.
guys. Thanks for hanging out, guys.